look at the year that we've seen from Jackson Baker and Callum Robson. This one, to me, dead even. It's all going to be about who gets those best waves and who has the opportunity to shine like we saw earlier.
Chris, I guess you can just say the same of Callum Robson, but let's just start off with the veteran here. This is Jordy Smith.
Jordy Smith, you got a 5th place at Margaret's, a 5th place in Portugal. You know, usually you're used to seeing more of Jordy Smith on those final days, and we'll see what happens here in Saquarema if Jordy can get his roll going. Of course, he is already a legend of our sport. Top surfer will advance through. 2nd and 3rd place surfer. Well, they're going to have a little bit longer of a road if they want to stay in contention. Of course, with this condensed field, every heat feels like a final.
Every heat is so stacked. It's actually pretty wild. What an exciting first day we have. And yeah, with this condensed field, all heats, go time. Yeah, Cal's a top bloke.
I like that, top bloke. Sounds better when you say it. This is surfer in black, Jordy Smith. The first two bride we've seen at the event, that's keeper. And this is just day one, so we are expecting huge crowds. That was wow, that was actually deeper than it looked from that front angle. That's going to be a interesting call for the judges. Sneaky little tube. Fully barreled though. Disappears.
Could have been at Kira.
Yeah, that was pretty. I mean, there was some drama even for a smaller wave. That was a pretty nice tube ride for Jordy Smith.
Here we go on a paddle.
A little wedge popping up for Callum Robson. Looked like he almost had intent to get barreled, but nice high speed snap, frees the fins, airdropping into the flats. That was going to be a really difficult way to ride out of that wave. He flew about 4 feet from the lip straight to the flat bottom.
Yeah, rare fall for Cal.
On the split peak, this just happened, and the Jordy Smith finds another little cover-up.
Okay, the Tube Whisperer already with 2 barrel rides in this heat. The first one was enough for a 3.83.
Hey, this was the left on that split peak. Jackson, just solid as usual, and punches the fins a little further for the second turn.
And it's a real athlete coming up next with Coyote Belly, but watch out, big Jordy Smith, huge snap there, driving down the line. Now Jordy activates his powers, already getting 2 barrel rides for a 3.83. The last one comes through a 3.53. So now the judges have to compare apples to oranges, right? Barrels to big turns. And he's still going. Nice little inside reward there for Jordy Smith. Well done.
Bumps and bobbles to navigate, but yeah, Jordy just coming around this section, loved this first carve, or big slash in the pocket as it drained out, and then comes around here and again right up in the pocket. This is where he had to navigate this bump, almost dug the nose in, but pulls it off and rides through to try to get the little bonus section on the inside.
The judges do like to reward you for subtle recoveries like that. That just shows, of course, she's throwing it all on the line, digging that nose, but able to pull it back out and continue down the line. It's a nice little finish here on the wild part of this wave.
Love that little kick slash.
And mathematically, you know, you start to look down the line of the Rip Curl WSL Finals. The year end has just gotten just that much more exciting. Kind of like we're in our playoffs right now, and Callum Robson's trying to fight his way up the ladder. Currently, Callum is sitting at 8th place, headed towards San Clemente.
He's headed for a score right here. Big snap to start off on the replay with Callum Robson. Comes around the bottom again and just gets in the. This is the solid kind of surfing that we've seen all year long from the rookie. And a little bit of release there, but hangs on so sure-footed. Callum Robson and that score.
This was during the break. Jackson Baker.
Off the bottom, big carve off the top for Baker. Patient off the bottom again, lip glide, solid surfing from the rookie, and that was a 4.7 for Jackson Baker. That's enough to take Jackson Baker up into the lead. We can enjoy this, Laura, in slow motion.
Yeah, love this. Just classic Jacko carve. Just, you know, technique, power, everything is right there. I absolutely love it. His boards look so, he just looks so connected to his boards, and this was just solid surfing. I love Jackson surfing that he was doing down in El Salvador. He just, as we see him again.
Nice. He was given that opportunity as he kind of made his way into the rip. And remember, that rip just to the right, the current pulls you right back into the takeoff zone.
He's had some incredible showings this year, but unfortunately hasn't been able to get through that round of 16 as we see him again.
Got another chance, hunting the ramp, gets it, goes to the air, does not come down with it. I'm liking it, though. You know, I feel like somebody needs to turn things on.
And he has priority, so the veteran right here is going to have to make some wise decisions, and here he goes. Pulls the trigger.
Made. Was it a good one? Ooh, that was dangerous. And that's a busted? No, well, he does have a front row seat. There's Callum Robson now. He's just dealing with a wild-looking wave. 7.5 to go. Starting to sense a little bit of urgency in the lineup.
I want to be here for the long term and the long run, which is the goal for everyone.
Callum now boomeranged into this one. Finds the ramp. A difficult section to read. Maybe just a little late there. That landing was going to be nearly impossible. Callum Robson still sitting on that .93. He does have the single highest scoring wave of this heat, that 5.6. Wow, just right back at it. Finds a little something to work with here. Knows he only has to get rid of that .93 and surf for a 4.27. That wave went into the upside down. Stranger things on that inside section happening right now.
I mean, trying.
Ooh, that was nice.
Nice off the top. And, you know, on the replay, hey, he's giving himself a chance, Chris.
Was it a 4.27, Laura?
Oh, I think just, you know, he didn't get the finish on that last turn, and it was kind of really all that first set. I'm actually surprised that Cal's not even trying to sort of get over and maybe get a cleaner left, but we'll see. I think it's just we see Jacko on a bomb right now.
Nice high-speed carve for Jackson Baker. In similar situation, you know, the one big turn, everything's building up to the crescendo. Everybody with just a mid-range score in their baseline. This is a great start for Jackson, but what happened?
Yeah, he just hit this and it just pushed right back at him and sent him down. I loved this first turn. That was nice and committed. He cut it short because the wave dropped out at the bottom, and then this turn I thought he had it, but it just pushed down so hard and he just falls over. The falls backwards.
Holy moly. Back-to-back upsets there. We saw Gabriel Medina in third place, and now we see Jordy Smith in third place. More action to come. You're watching the Oi Rio Pro presented by Corona. Coming up next, big time heat action in the lineup.